Assassin's Creed 3 is the biggest Assassin's Creed ever made, and in this video I will explain why. As we know, the first 4 parts ran on the same engine, and in AC Revelations it became clear that Ubisoft needed to bring something new, even though many loved Ezio. The engine had reached its limits, and in starting with AC Brotherhood, only small improvements were made. It even began in AC2, where Ezio reused many kill animations one-to-one from the first game, just like the winning animations and many other things. AC Brotherhood, a game that is a direct sequel to AC2, managed to introduce many cool features, like allowing us to lead our own little assassin army, receive a brand new kill animations pack, and even enjoy improved combat gameplay. However, these were all just small improvements and nothing groundbreaking, and the same was true for AC Revelations. Now we come to Assassin's Creed 3. So let's begin. Ubisoft finally took the step to use a new engine in 2012 and went all in with Assassin's Creed 3. And I will now prove to you why. We start the game with Haytham Kenway, a charismatic and cool character that I have a lot of fun with and quickly become to like. However, I soon noticed that he doesn't wear an assassin's robe, like I'm used to. We later learn that Haytham is actually a Templar and the real assassin is his son, Connor Kenway. But why did Ubisoft let us play such a cool character over 4 hours only to leave us with a complete different one for the rest of the game? The message behind this is much bigger than you think. It's not just a character change, it should signal the beginning of a new era and at the same time say goodbye to the first one that we love so much. Because Ezio, Altair and even Haytham have one thing in common. Each name has a connection to an eagle, and if you pay close attention, Haytham has also the movements we know from the old games. Connor, on the other hand, has none of those animations that Haytham has from the old games, and his name has no connection to an eagle, but rather to wolves. This further confirms my statement that AC3 signals a new era. Now let's get to the point of why I believe AC3 is the biggest Assassin's Creed ever. For the first time we could hunt animals, skin them, and even fight against them. It introduced ship combat, a feature that we later saw in many other AC games and paved the way for one of the greatest Assassin's Creed titles ever, Assassin's Creed Black Flag. We could do double counters for the first time. We could hang people for the first time. It introduced climbing trees. We could carry out assassinations with our main weapon for the first time. Many of these things are still integrated into the games today. Some have of course disappeared over time. Let's talk about Black Flag. This game runs on the same engine as AC3, so it has the same combat system and improved naval combat, which is pretty obvious because it focused on that, but it didn't feel as new as AC3. It changed things that were in the game and adapted them to the character we play, but there was really nothing new if you think about it. Sure, you had a blow dart for example, or you could dive and plunder, but there was nothing really groundbreaking anymore. Let's take another look at AC Origins, a game that completely redefined the franchise and brought Assassin's Creed into the RPG era, which is also my top 3 favorite Assassin's Creed games of all time. Here, we also have a brand new engine, but the game suffers greatly from the few animation it has and the weak gameplay elements compared to other titles. If you look closely, you can also hunt in AC Origins, you can climb trees, or even engage in ship combat. But all of this is just in a stripped down vision. So even though there was a year-long break between AC Syndicate and AC Origins, if you think about it, it almost brought nothing new to the game that we already have in other AC games. However, the game was still excellent with an outstanding atmosphere and story, which is in my opinion the most important thing in an Assassin's Creed game. Now with AC Shadows around the corner, this is the first game in a long time where I think this could change a lot in terms of gameplay, features and the future of the franchise. So, let's wait for that game and tell me your opinion. I hope you understand my point of why I think AC3 is the biggest Assassin's Creed of all time. In terms of size, of course. I have never felt such a big leap ever again. With AC Shadows, this is possible again. Thank you for watching, and see you the next time.
Ugh.